2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. Super shot, that.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Looking to the next hole, and they're currently tied for the lead with Tommy Fleetwood.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Oh, I was hoping they would pull this club. They're going for it in 2. Cavalier style of golf. I love this.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in.
Oh, so close.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
And after that hole, leading Tommy Fleetwood by a stroke. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Currently 2 under for the event. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That'll sting a bit. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. The tee shot at the par 4 6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Get in the hole. And this putt will take them to 5 under. If it's up, it could be in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that's beautifully judged. 4 feet to the cup. Not a bad line, this. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Come on, sit.
That dog will hunt.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Hey, nice looking line. It was on a good line.
A par putt on the table.
Okay, let's head to the next.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
He may be thinking about going for the green here. Getting ready to play their third. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Found the green side rough.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. I think that ugly lie really affected them on that shot. Not a surprising result, really.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Ouch, that hurts.
Putting for bogey here. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Will now move.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Putting for an eagle.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That was a gallant attempt. No, that's too bad.
Putting for birdie here. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place with Xander Schauffele in second.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Chance to move to 8 under here.
This for back-to-back birdies. And that's how you roll the rock.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Go in.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard with Xander Schauffele in second.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here.
Okay, that'll work. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action.
What's in front of them, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, this looks pure. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one might need to set a big, bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Okay, steady now. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
All right, Rich, you've stood there. You've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well hold.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Yeah, that's well judged. All right, and that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next.
Thank you.